and we are happening. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GuardCast IRL. We are here tonight with another clan leader, and I hope you guys been enjoying this little series I've been putting together, and met a lot of really cool people. So and a little update. Get my Mountain Dew out of the way here. A little update to the stream. We have of course we have the show tonight, but we also will have another show scheduled for Monday. I know I didn't have anything scheduled for last night, but that's okay. And I really needed the break. So but anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Before we do, please, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, do all the homework stuff that we all dread. It really helps out the channel, and it really helps out the streams. It gets more viewers and more possibilities for the random blueberries out there to be able to find their perfect homes. So, and yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and get right into it. And I'm gonna introduce you to my friend Goose. And so Goose, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your clan.
Well, I would say that we're still in the infant stages of the clan. It wasn't until maybe like 6 months ago when I started realizing that I should take it a little bit more seriously if I wanted it to work, and I started recruiting like crazy. We have enough people for like 3 fire teams right now, but we would love to have more people, of course.
Oh, of course. So okay, kind of how did this come about? Like we were kind of, I was telling you about how typing up your clan name, I say you should probably let everybody know why that was a little frustrating.
Well, it's called the Rigatonis, and it's because, like, a while into playing, I was like, it's kind of stupid that all of our ghosts are just named Ghost, so I gave my ghost a name, which was Rigatoni, because I just thought it was silly. And then, I'd been in a couple clans, and it was a struggle for a long time, because, I mean, this goes for any game, honestly. Most female gamers are not treated that well, which sucks. And so many of the clans that I went through, it was just the same thing over and over, where, you know, just like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Just like rude comments, like, you know, hidden in like backhanded compliments, basically, and just not being respected. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna make my own clan. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Like, this sucks.
Right.
And so I just decided to make my own clan. And at first it was just me and a couple friends. Then they all stopped playing, but I still consistently played a lot. And then I was like, you know, I should probably actually do something with the clan. So I started, you know, I made a server, and I actually started realizing like what I wanted to do with the clan, which is that it's supposed to be like a place for, you know, new gamers, for Destiny, even like old veteran Destiny players, and it's just supposed to be chill, and, you know, you're not expected to be a god at the game, and it's just supposed to be a safe spot for, you know, female gamers especially, or, you know, just, you know, not being judged in a video game for just existing.
Right.
Which, that's kind of what the clan, it's what I want it to be about, is just like kind of just this small little collection of gamers that they just want to have fun in the game. They don't want to deal with all the bullshit, basically.
Right. And I understand, like, you know, being a female gamers tend to have it a lot more rough, which I don't understand. Like, that, I never understood that, and that's always been a thing for as long as I can remember. I mean, maybe I don't know. It's like you would think that guys would be more accepting of girls coming into a field that's, that should be for, everybody, but I guess that's the difference between men and boys, I guess.
Yeah.
But so, okay, so let's hear, okay, it's my, I just seen your recruiting post and I'm interested in joining your clan. What's your process? How do you go about it?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Okay, so I'm a potential member that wants to join the clan. We'll just, maybe my name is Sheila or something. Okay. And so what's the process like? Like when I contact you, be like, hey, I'm interested. Because a lot of people, there's clans that, make you go through a trial run. Some clans make you do a bunch of push-ups. Some clans, they just want to have a little chat, kind of one-on-one. Some clans are just like, I'm just trying to pad the numbers, so you just join up whenever. That kind of thing. Like, what's your process?
I mean, all we really expect is that we prefer 18 plus. I think we do have one member that is 17, but like that's fine, that's whatever. Have a Discord and just be active on the game and don't be a dick, basically. That's really all we are looking for this clan. Is just, be an active member of the Destiny community and, be chill.
Yeah. And so you guys probably don't really have much of a process then, like.
No, not
like
really. Because I don't
process.
think there really should be. I mean, like, I guess if you have a clan specifically to raid or do endgame content, I mean, that would make sense to have a process. But for us, it's just, instead of having to LFG all the time and maybe getting stuck with crappy people, you have a set of people that that you can hit up and be like, hey, let's do this weekend, or can someone help me with this, or can someone teach me this, or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I tend to when I was doing a lot of my recruiting, the only thing that I would do is bring people into like a chat like this, and we would just have a conversation. More times than not, I'm gonna invite them to the clan. I just kind of want to get the vibe and kind of get to know them on a little more personal level. I mean, not like crazy personal or anything, but just enough to be able to kind of try to match the voice with a name, and then kind of it's like, hey, what's your main, what do you like to, what's your favorite character. Sometimes they'll share that they're in the military or military veterans, whatnot. And I found a lot of success with that, but and sometimes you get the people are like, they just say yeah, whatever, like, they just don't want to like sit there and chat a little bit, so it's like, okay, whatever. Now I know, like, you guys, like, what was it, 12? You guys have 12 members currently?
I think so. I think maybe a little bit over that, but yeah, around a dozen.
Okay. And how difficult is it? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty difficult to try to find people when you got those low numbers, because I see, like, when you have like 0, it's hard to start from 0 trying to start a clan. But it always seems to, once you break the ice, people start showing up. So it's hopefully, later on down the line, once you guys build up, the recruitment process won't be so difficult. So Actually, I think this would be. I want to hear a story. You got any funny stories?
I mean, like I said, we're still in the infant stages. There's still a couple people I've talked to, but I don't even think I've played with yet in the
Oh,
clan.
okay.
And yeah,
This is very early on, then.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
there and
we
then,
barely know each other.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people that I think I know pretty well, and there's actually some people that I've allowed into the clan server where they're trying, like their old clan is dead, or they don't like the people in the current clan they're in, and they're like, "Oh, can I like test out your clan?" And I'm like, "Sure." It doesn't really bother me if it ends up good and we click, then you could stay. And if it doesn't, there's no harm in you leaving. It doesn't bother me. We just don't click. And,
Right.
So, and
Yeah.
actually, a lot of times, besides the Reddit posts, every time I see a blueberry out in the wild, or just even someone that's clanless, I send an invite, and I'm like, doesn't like whether or not they join, at least I tried, you know.
Oh, of course.
And I enjoyed teaching people as well. I don't raid like at all. I just don't enjoy it. But I do a lot of dungeons, and I like redoing the campaign missions. So I've been doing that with blueberries a lot recently. Is they've been like, "Hey, can you help me with this? Because I don't know what I'm doing." And I'm like, "Of course." And it's been really fun teaching people, actually.
Oh yeah. Gabriel says the youngling phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is early phase.
The clan, it's like the making of the clan, it's kind of old, but it wasn't until like recently where I was like, I actually think I want to take this a bit more seriously and like get people in the clan, because I was just
Right.
struggling with LFGs. And then I was like, wait a minute, I have a clan that I haven't touched in like months. Why don't I just utilize that?
Hey, it's that's my boy, the one under the sun. I haven't seen you around, man. Good to see you, bruh. Sorry. I haven't seen him in a minute, dude. Okay. Yeah, like one of the things that I've learned when it came to like really starting out really is just consistency.
Yeah.
Just like, I used a lot of GamerLink. I don't know if you've tried that. But basically it was just a good way to put a post, and then I had like this schedule, and it worked out while I was at work. So I would have a break every 2 hours, and whenever I go on break, I would hit the bump post. Or hit the bump button. So it puts it back up to the top of the list. And I just keep doing that. And when you're at your like first few people, yeah, it nobody touches it. And sometimes like I think that's another reason why, like, if I start like, let's say like right now I'm clanless, so if I decide I want to like make a brand new clan, it would be difficult to get to that first person. But once I do, bring them in chat and then be like, explain that to them, and most times like people are kind of understanding and they stick around and all that good stuff. But it can be a real frustration sometimes. Now I do know that, I swear this up and down, but Bungie is supposed to be putting in the LFG system, which I believe is supposed to be next season. And if I remember correctly, it even said clan recruitments. So like you'd be able to do like recruiting your clan for your clan within the game. And I'm pretty confident that that's going to help out a lot.
Yeah. I find it interesting that that wasn't in the game already. You think it would be a given because, what does Soraya do in the tower besides give you clan bounties? But she doesn't have like a list of clans you can look at. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Right. I always, me and some of the other folks I've talked to, excuse me, we were talking about how it would be awesome if we had like a clan helm, like a place where we can show off our achievements and all of that good stuff, and as a clan, and really lean heavy into that. And like you said, like I'm also shocked that Bungie hasn't, you know, implemented something like that. I know I don't think Warframe does clan stuff, but I know like you kind of have that helm type ship, and you could decorate it with all your belongings that you've earned over the course of time. And I thought, it was like, man, that would be so cool to have in Destiny. Like if we could do that in our helm. I mean, there's plenty of space in there where you could set a designated area for like just your clan. And I don't know how many you could fit in there, you know, for an instant. Or maybe you could do it at the tower, you know, where people can, you know, load in. I don't know.
Yeah, there's quite a few spaces in the tower currently that would be perfect for a clan spot. I mean, somewhere in the hangar, because sadly, like, Amanda's not there anymore, or the area where Xur spawns for the weekend. There's that, like, little, like, kind of weird looking shop by where Soraya is. If you go past her, there's nothing there. It's just chairs and stuff.
Right.
There's even, like, doors around the tower that like they don't open, and I'm like, well, they could make this a whole room about clans or like achievement stuff, like little knickknacks, kind of like the igloo looking thing on Europa, because we have all the stuff we collect. Do that for a clan or achievements instead. They have the space.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely space. I just don't know how they would I don't know how the servers would do it, or because you wouldn't be able to get like 20 or 30 of your clan members all in one instance. I wouldn't think. Sun says they should make one that you have the capability to show off your clan's accomplishments, but have it mandatory that at least 5 or more members have the accomplishments, i.e. flawless raids day ones, in order to showcase it to visitors. Yeah, that I can see that working out pretty good.
I just thought of kind of like for Guardian games, I think it is, where we have the class items. Why don't we have clan specific class items that are different colors depending on what the clan has achieved together?
Right, we got clan banners. I mean, and man, Bungie can make this game so much better if they could just do some shit like that, to be honest.
I would love to have my Noodle Bowl banner on my arm.
that would be awesome. But yeah, like the clan thing is so much fun. It's just, it doesn't feel like there's enough really being done with it. Sometimes honestly, even though I'm the owner of a clan, I like forget, like, oh my god, I have clanmates. I have to make sure they don't have anything I need to be doing, because it's just so like hidden in the game, kind of. It's just another, you know, little area at the top of the menu, the oh my god, what is it called? The object, I can't remember off the top of my head. With the interaction screen or whatever, it's all the way in the corner, and sometimes I like completely forget that it's yeah, when you go to like destinations, but you gotta
destinations tab, that's what I was thinking of.
It was your clans tab. It's it does seem like it's kind of put in the back burner a little bit.
Well, in the inventory as well, I don't understand why the clan like tab thing to look at your members is behind the triumphs. I feel like it should be right next to your inventory. Yeah, I think it should be a little more up front, as if you're in a clan. Yeah. Like if you're in a clan, I think it should definitely be more up front. Another idea that I just thought of this. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought of it, but I think it would be so cool if we could have like clan wars, right? Like a PvP clan wars, Oh, you could do like a
like Call of Duty does that massive battle, you know, where you have like 100 people in one map or some shit.
or
Where they
like oh my god, I just forgot the name of it. What is the capture the flag called? It starts with a C, I know.
Control. Like
control, yeah.
well, it's kind of more
clan
like
specific control. Yeah.
Yeah. Like having objectives and stuff like that. Yeah, that would definitely be really cool.
Yeah.
We could dream, I guess.
You're kind of talking about like almost like Tarkov, but with clans against each other.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty like, and you have objectives and that you gotta do to be able to defeat the other team. With supers and the many types of weapon abilities, it will crash the game and dramatically affect frame rate. That ain't no lie, dude. But one can dream, right? I mean, come on now. Trying to stomp my dreams out. But yeah, that would be freaking awesome. I feel like we definitely need more like social spaces.
Yeah,
right?
I really feel like we need a clan rework, and like we haven't been given back our freaking soccer ball that you can play with by Saint.
We got no soccer ball. We got nowhere to dance. You know, we ain't got no club or nothing. You know, that would be easy to put together, I would think.
And there's plenty of big spaces and like rooms that are like Zavala's like, come on. You can play with a cat and the fucking Shax's mix in there, and that's like it. I'm like, this could be a way better. You know, Zavala's office should be the clan space. I'm making a petition.
You know what? I will second that petition. Yeah. So we're going to get that written up tonight, and we're going to send it to Bungie. I'll be sent to the main menu before I even get to see the map. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I can only imagine. Okay, so like I would think it would have to be like weapons only. Like you would have to turn off supers and abilities, all that good stuff for that to actually work. Yeah. I would think. Yeah. Oh, and since we got fishing now, like we can have like an actual social space where we're not being disrupted by random ads that want to shoot the shit out of you while you're busy fishing, and public events that start up and it takes it all away. They should have like a spot where like a bunch of people could show up and just go fishing and just chill, you know?
I mean, it seems every time Bungie makes a social space, there's something that like messes it up. Like fishing could be a very social activity to just meet random people, but it's being messed up by being shot by Fallen every 5 seconds. And all the public events starting, which I think is stupid, because public events are a choice. You don't have to do them unless you want to. So the fact that like you're trying to do an activity and it gets disrupted by something you probably don't want to do is, you know, crappy.
Well, to be honest, I figured they would have fixed that by now, but I guess they don't want you just sitting there all day fishing. I was like, why not?
I got 500 bait and I'm gonna use it.
Right? I mean, we got people that will sit there for hours just in a single spot, you know, tearing up trash ads just to level up their weapon. I mean, come on. But Bungie's gonna do what Bungie does, so that's for sure.
Yeah, especially with all the recent stuff that's come out with Bungie.
So what's your thoughts on like the upcoming season and final shape?
I haven't really thought about the upcoming season. I mean, I'm in college, so I mostly think about that during the week. But
yeah, video games ain't much of a thing, right?
Final shape I am excited for. I'm really interested to see how, I guess I would say, this Darkness saga comes to a close, or will it not end in the final shape? Is the final shape a lie? Does it not exist? And I don't know. it's just because I saw that cutscene of the witness. What was it? Season of the Deep, when we saw what their race looked like previously.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just very interesting because it's like, well, the witness is still technically a very weird person, but a person. So
Well, it's
I don't
more
know.
of
It's
a
just,
many people. It was
it's
an
an
entire
entity.
race. It's an entity of an entire race all wrapped into one.
I think it's
dude,
considered a cryptid now.
that was just, it blew my mind when I saw
Yeah.
that shit. I was like, what? That
I
is
couldn't believe it.
crazy.
I was really shocked. I was like, this makes sense, but this is also really weird.
Yeah. I was like, I like the direction this is going. Let's go. I was all for it. I was like,
Same
yeah,
reaction,
Punchy, get
like-
weird with it.
yeah.
Hell yeah. We
Same
like
reaction,
weird.
like when we found out Savathun was pretending to be Osiris.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh man. Yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop too. I mean,
Yeah,
he
when I
was
figured that
kind
out,
of
I was like,
he
what?
was being a little sussy though for a minute there.
Yeah,
But the whole time, like
yeah.
the whole time, what, as long as we've known him,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
She took
But I
way
like
too
it.
long.
Have you played recently?
Yeah, I was playing a little bit earlier, just messing around, cause I mean, wow, I can't think. College is crazy. I've just been working on college stuff, and I have to. Oh, he didn't call me today, did he? I have to talk to my high school. Oh my God, my college's conduct officer, because I'm being harassed in class, and I'm like, I'm just here to learn. I just want to
jeez.
come here and then go home and play Destiny. Like that's all I'm being awake for.
Yeah, it's like, just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nowhere, like no matter where you go, you gotta deal with some bullshit.
Yeah.
sad.
Because I told my professor about it because it's a specific class. I'm
Right.
like, look, I'm 20, almost 21. I thought we would have left this stuff in high school, but I'm realizing I'm sadly mistaken. And the problem is, I don't know who it is. It's happening because it happens behind me. And at first I thought I was like overthinking it, and then I like eventually realized like, oh, I'm being like bullied. Like this is way beyond what I thought it was. And I'm just
Jeez.
like, every waking like moment, I'm waiting for my phone to ring because he was supposed to call me today and he didn't. And I'm like,
Aw, man.
please, I just want to get this over with.
Yeah,
But
yeah, people just need to leave them, just keep your shit to yourselves, man.
yeah.
It's like, that was high school shit. Y'all need to like grow up.
Yeah, I was
Just
like, I
just a
understand
little
being,
bit, alright?
yeah. From 7th grade to 12th grade, I understood being bullied because teenagers are dicks. You know?
Yeah.
But like, we're most of us are legally allowed to drink, smoke, and drive, and vote, pay taxes, and you're acting like this.
Yeah, that's a
But then
dangerous mix right there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I realized this a while ago, but it just didn't click till now. Is that most adults don't actually act like how they should anyway.
Well, it depends on where you live, I'm sure. You know.
Oh yeah, that's been a big factor because I had to move 2 years ago almost, and I was raised in Texas for 19 years, and I had to move to Minnesota, and the culture is extremely different.
I
In
can
fact,
only imagine.
I think people think I'm batshit crazy because of the way I act sometimes. It's very because in Texas, people will get in your face about something, which is what I prefer. But in
Yeah.
Minnesota, very passive aggressive, expect you to read their mind, and I'm like, and I get super loud about it, which is that's like a no-no in Minnesota, not to get like loud about problems.
Oh,
And I'm like,
fuck
I don't
that.
care. This is an issue, and I'm gonna deal with it the way I was raised to deal with it, which is I'm gonna get in your fucking face.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I
yeah.
live in Missouri, so I think our culture from Texas and Missouri are very similar. Or at least we can coexist and get along.
Yeah.
You know.
Part of it I learned. Both my parents are New Yorkers, and I learned the attitude from them as well. And so when
Yeah.
I moved here, I was like, y'all are pussies. Like, damn.
Jeez.
Yeah. They are, some of these people. It's crazy.
Oh wow. That is nuts. That is nuts.
It's
Oh my
strange.
God.
It's really strange.
Yeah, the world has definitely changed, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
we're not going to get into that too deep.
Oh, yeah.
So, because that's the like politics and religion and stuff like that. It's not. There's no use to getting into that shit. So,
and that's kind of what I want my clan to be about. Is it's like we don't care, sexuality, gender, race, political views, religion. Just if you're here to play and you're a decent person, that's what we're looking for. And that's the kind of like I said, the reason I made the clan is because so many clans I was in were so like static, like you wouldn't get to know any of your clanmates. Would only invite you to help you, no comms, like it was just, oh, you're just here to be a soldier, basically, like we're not talking to anyone. And I was like, fuck that, this is boring. I want a clan where I can have a conversation with someone and enjoy a video game.
right. Have you ever attended like one of those megalithic clans that's got like 15,000 people on their roster?
Oh yeah. They're the first clan I was invited to. Yeah, it was like crazy amount of people.
Yeah, I think, like, in my opinion, I could see where that could be beneficial, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is just, I feel like you would get lost in the woods so fast.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's what I hated is at first I was looking for other clans to be in, and people would invite me, and I'm like, how many members? And they're like 300, and I'm like, that's too many. I'm not joining. I'm
So
like,
says,
if it's under like,
Go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, I was just saying like, under 50, I'm fine, cause then I can actually get to know most of the players and be like, oh, I know what players do what, and what players prefer what in their personalities. When there's a clan that has like 100+ people, it's like, how do you get to know 100 people at once?
It's crazy. Sun says mega clans are pointless. Did that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to agree with that a little more. I know some people find that they are beneficial at times, but for me, I'm just like, dude, I feel like that's just, you get so lost. Nobody wants to play with you because everybody's already clicked up at that point, especially if they've been established for a while.
Yeah,
I mean,
most of the like big clans I had joined in the beginning, there'd be like hundreds of people, but only 5 to 6 of the main people I would would play together.
Max 500 with 5 clan leaders and each having 8 to 10 admins each. Yeah, that's basically what it takes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, you could manage it. Actually, son, I think if I remember correctly, you were part of one of those megalithic clans. That's how I met him. Not that I was trying to join his clan or anything, but yeah, yes sir, yep.
Yeah.
But he was a part of that, and then they had like a coup on him. It was like, what?
I mean,
But
like,
I ain't gonna tell his story. He hopefully he's going to be on my show here soon. Son, you're supposed to be on my show. You know, we've been talking for like 3 months about this. I'm just kidding.
He's
but
calling you out live.
that's right. I'm calling
now,
you.
man.
I'm putting you on the spot right now.
You
All
can't
right.
escape this one.
That's right.
Digital footprint.
It was a mutiny moment. Oh man, he's got to tell us. I would hope that he's comfortable enough to tell that story, because that was just nuts. But yeah, hopefully we can get him on. I think he's just kind of waiting to talk to some of his other folks. But yeah, I I've always found, even in small clans, like you get people that get clicked up, and then you try to bring in some new people, try to stir up the pot a little bit, and it just does not work.
Yeah, I mean, most of the current members I have right now, I'll like at specific people that I have, like mention them like in the Discord server and been like, hey, we haven't played yet. We should like schedule to play something sometime, or do you want to join me for this? Because I want to give everyone my time equally, as I think you should with your clanmates. And so it's very like there's a flow, you know, like you're not, there's not really specific people that play together in my clan so far. It's just whoever's up for it, we're gonna chill and play a game, and you know, we just play with everyone.
Oh yeah, I find one of the ways that I like to do it was as soon as I bring someone in, we all hop in chat together and I introduce them, and then, you know, as soon as they start to get to mingling and everything, things kind of settle down a bit, then I got another recruit I gotta go and get. So, and then I just kind of leave them behind. It's like I'm trying to throw them in with the sharks. But I've had my last clan I put together, like a real group, like a really good group of guys. Had some interesting situations.
Lord.
I don't think I'm gonna really get into here live on YouTube, but because I don't need to be putting everybody's dirty laundry out there. But there's been some interesting shit. But I can always count on them. Anytime I brought anybody new in, I can introduce them. They're all about it, you know, meeting them and everything.
Yeah.
So
good.
So it says I don't mind talking about my experience with different clans and running them. I have good and bad things that can help others grow. That's for sure. And he also said, gotta wait. One of the admins is very competitive in PvP. He won't do it during trials weeks. Come on. They don't have trials on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. Those are the days. Including the Elysium Discord groups and some of their requirements. Oh, okay. So that was just continuance on his first one I read, but it was actually his last one. I did that completely out of order. I'm sorry. Because I had seen the one, and then but he already typed another one.
Wow.
Streamer issues.
I just got a notification that someone is interested in joining my clan from Reddit.
Really? Live on YouTube, baby. Let's go. I love this shit. Let's do it. Looky there.
Okay.
That is awesome. Yeah. That is awesome. Nice. Hey, what's up, boy? He's actually Homeland. I hope I am not butchering that name. Homeland. He's going to be on my show Monday night.
Nice.
So that's awesome. But yeah,
Oh no, his profile pic reminds me of he hasn't streamed in a minute because I think he's just busy with life, and like, you know, that happens. As I actually am a moderator for a small Destiny streamer on Twitch, and they have very similar profile pictures to Homeland over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to have a little chat with him recently, and got ourselves a scheduled day. I was kind of hoping to be able to fill the Thursday, but yeah, that was not happening at like the last minute. I think it was Wednesday, if I remember correctly. But we were just like, you know what? I think I could use the little bit of a break because I was like hitting it hard, trying to reach out to people. I know that message, I'm pretty sure I try to ask this with everybody. Yep, Wednesday was our convo. Hell yeah. But what was your thoughts on when I reached out to you for the first time? And be gentle.
I mean, at first I was just like, I'm just a random fucking college student that just started a clan on a whim. Like, what the hell could this guy want with me? And it was just like, I didn't think it was like a scam or anything. I was like, this is weird, but I'll go with it type thing. I have time.
Yeah, sure. Well, I try to, like, I was saying, how can I be as transparent as possible and it doesn't creep people out? But I guess when you ask a random person, like, hey, I seen your clan post, you want to come on to a podcast? Yeah, I can see that could be kind of weird. So
it's like, oh, my clan only has 20 people, but this guy wants me to talk about the clan.
Yeah, shit, I don't care. On my last show, you know, they had like 90 something, I think. But I don't even think you're my lowest. I think, hold on, I got a list. Let's see. I think one of them only had 7 members, if I remember correctly.
Homeland said, "Shoot your arrow as straight as possible." What are you talking about?
I think it's just like, just go for it, man.
Oh, yeah.
just do it, you know. Let's see. One was 43. One was 18. Let's see, I know some that was 18. Oh, here we go. Yep, this guy only had 7. He only had 7 members in his clan.
That's enough for one raid.
Yeah, that's good enough for a raid. Hell yeah. Never hurts to ask too. Yeah. Kind of what recruiting is too. Yeah. I mean, you know, I was thinking, I tried that, you know, where instead of just reaching, I wanted to get enough people in the list, but when I tried it, it only had 3. And then I actually reached out to a couple people that were looking for clans, and I offered my playlist that showed, you know, there's at least 3 clans, and I got, you know, hopefully to show that I got more coming, and hopefully maybe get people that way as well, where they can come in and, you know, check out. Yeah, I know the streams are like almost 2 hours, but if you're shopping, you're not in a big hurry, you might be able to find some folks, but or find the right, you know, people you want to clan up with. But I had one that reached, he actually hit me up, and the very first show, the guy that I had, Storm, I had him on my show, and he was telling me that he was in his clan, and apparently there was like this drama. I won't get into big details, but there was like all this drama going back and forth with Storm and I guess the clan leader itself, and basically he just blew smoke up my ass for 2 hours. And I was just like, what the fuck? So I reached out to Storm and I showed him the messages, and we kind of talked about it a little bit, and he actually showed me the rest of the story, you know, because people don't always tell you the full story. But yeah, that was kind of interesting, and I was like, I don't know, I might still try to dig in there, you know, since I got, you know, a lot more than I did when I first started trying to do that, and maybe you know, reach out to members and give them a new perspective. Never hurts to ask too. Yep.
Oh, that's my brother.
Tasty Freeze. What's up, Tasty Freeze? What's happening?
In the clan too.
Ah, yeah, come in and represent. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Yeah, if you're new here, be sure to, you know, go ahead and hit that sub button. This is a new project that I'm kind of working on as well. Normally, like, my normal content was like just bitching about people off Twitter. I mean, that's kind of basically it, or talking about whatever is up to, you know, what's going on with Destiny at the time, right? So but So I figured this would be a good distraction away from all that drama, and so but yeah, you know, I got a lot more other plans later on down the line. I don't want to put out there yet because I don't want someone stealing my shit. So because I will be one mad motherfucker if that's the case, if they try to steal my ideas, because I got some good ones. At least I think I like them. I'd watch them. So oh man. So did you get the recruit? Did you get
I asked them for their Bungie and Discord ID, and they're gonna send it over in a minute.
That's awesome. That is so cool. I love seeing that shit. I love seeing that. I think you'll be the third one, and I don't know if the other two actually like fully made contact. I believe the last one that it happened, I think it worked out pretty good. So I have to reach out to everybody in my Discord. So, one of the ideas, I'll put this out there because it still kind of goes along with what I'm doing right now. I have plans. I don't know how far down the line. I thought about waiting for like maybe close to the end of the next of this season, but I don't know if I want to wait that long. But I know that next month, it's like somewhere at the end of next month, I think, or is it? No, it'll be in December. We'll be starting up on the final season of this year. Excuse me. And I think what I'm gonna do is start up something like this and just invite everybody that I've had on the show, where we could just, and maybe not all at once, but be like, hey, I'm going to stream from this time to this time. Y'all just hop in when you can, and we'll just kind of bullshit talk, and you can kind of tell me, you know, kind of share your experiences, you know, from after you've been on the show, if you've recruited anybody from seeing the videos or watching the streams or whatever. That would, I think I'm gonna do that and just do it all in one big stream. So look out for that. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I think I want to try to do it more in advance. Like give it like probably like pick a day close to the end of the season, of this season, and that way it gives people enough time, and hopefully might be able to get most of, like almost everybody in. And you know, and I've been promoting the playlist like crazy, so, and trying to get more people's come see it, and hopefully maybe, you know, pick their poisons. So oh man, hang on a second, I need a drink. Chat, ask Goose any question you like.
Oh god.
So, yeah, you're on the spot now. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be
right.
I ain't going nowhere, but yeah, but chat, that y'all can ask her questions. Gotta wait for the delay. I'm probably putting them more on more on the spot. Probably already asked, but how long have you been running your clan for?
I mean, technically created the clan, I think, a little bit over a year ago, but I actually started taking it seriously in the last maybe 6 to 8 months. So I would say maybe the last like 5-6 months I've actually been running it.
Now, are you running it by yourself, or do you have any admins, your brother?
No, it's just me right now. I would ask my brother, but he doesn't play often. That's because he works, but he does play of course. And also he played a lot of D1, which I never played D1 actually, but I remember watching him play because he's like 5 years older than me. And I started playing D2 like during Beyond Light, and he did not like Destiny 2 at all at first. He hated it. But then I moved, and it was the first time, because I have two brothers, the first time I moved somewhere that I can't just like drive and see my brothers in like less than an hour. It's like an 18-hour drive now. And so he downloaded Destiny 2. I think D1 was classic. I think that's probably part of, I would say, Brandon, that's probably part of the reason you downloaded Destiny 2 again, was so we could actually do stuff together, now that I live so far away.
Actually, I do have a brother that also plays. I mean, we're technically, by law, we're no longer married, like, related, because my mom and his dad are no longer married. But we grew up together, and that's not changing. Like, we're still brothers. And of course, you know, he's got to be a warlock, and he's probably put like 8,000 hours in this game. I don't see how, but...
Hey, what's wrong with warlocks?
I don't think I want to go. I ain't going down that road.
I'm a warlock main, so...
They're fine. They're fine. You know, they're cute little floaty fairies that like to shoot out of the sky. You know, it's cool.
That's what I want to do. I want to do as least of the work as possible.
just float around. There's no need for double jumping. Also, my friend stopped playing, so yeah, it was a reason to play again. That's
oh my God,
your brother.
I remember when I first opened Destiny 2, and it was still the Beyond Light menu. It was like seeing Star Wars for the first time.
Oh,
it was
I bet.
crazy. Or I don't know. I'm a Tron nerd. I don't know if you've ever seen Tron, but watching the original Tron for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie right there.
I cannot express to you how much I fucking love the Tron franchise. I love it more than Star Wars and Star Trek combined. But I made myself go off track.
Oh, you're fine. Hey, this show is like water, okay? That's how this goes. So just let it flow.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember, I think it was the first so I had actually played a little bit during, it was either Season of the Lost or the season before that. I can't remember at this point. But then, because I was playing solo, it got bored real quick, and I didn't come back till Risen, which I think was pretty soon after Season of the Lost. And I remember, I don't know why, for the first 3 days of me coming back to Risen, I played for 15 hours straight each day, even though I didn't own any DLC. I was just running around, like, fucking shit up. And I don't know why, I just got so, like, oh my God, this is so fun, even though I had already played it before, and I didn't find it fun the first time, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I remember I played so much that there was someone that I was playing with that, like, I got to tier 100 without the battle pass and no DLC.
Oh jeez.
And so he was like, I'm gonna buy you the pass and some DLC because I played it so much. And it was my first season playing, and I got to like level 300 by the end of it. I just went crazy. And I don't know why, it just like, it was just so weird that like, you know, I'd played it before, didn't enjoy it, and then like a couple months later I come back and I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is actually really fun. Like, interesting.
Yeah.
I just played so much.
Alright.
Questions.
Yeah, Son says, hey, I'm a warlock man and I've got some really in-depth builds for everything. I bet you do.
Yeah.
And Homeland has got a question for you.
Let's see, with a small clan, do you find it easier to play with everyone, or can you usually play or chat with everyone in a weekly cycle? I do find it easier to play with everyone because there's people in my clan who just started playing like a month ago. Then there's people that have kids and whatever, or they have jobs. So like there's some days where a lot of my clan members, having children, they don't have the time to play, but the people that don't have kids do usually, so I can like the first half of the week usually like there's certain people that can play, and then the rest of the
Yeah.
half of the week is everyone else. So it's very easy to get everyone in sometimes if they're available for the week. And I've tried to chat with everyone. Even if someone doesn't play that week, we usually chat a little bit in the server, because I know that not everyone's gonna have the time to play all the time. And that's fine, and I'm fine with that as long as you're active. Like if you're gone for like a week, that's like fine. If it's like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm hoping that they have something going on. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't be in the clan because you're not active. But like if you're like gone for a couple months, then usually I'll kind of be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you about leaving the clan, because I mean, just not to like be rude about it, but it's just kind of taking up space and you don't play it all anymore. There's quite a few people, which I need to go through it. There's a few people in the clan in Destiny that aren't on the Discord server that they haven't played in like 6 months, like since I started taking the clan seriously.
Yeah,
But
I find that if you've been gone for like 6 months, I don't even think you're coming back like at that point. Now I've had like certain instances like where I'll go through and do like this house cleaning, where I remove people while I'm bringing new people in. And yeah, I've had people that were gone for like 6 months and then come back and be like, hey, I understand I was removed from the clan and haven't been around. A lot of the times they forgot to like, they just didn't say anything. Most of the time it seems like, just work gets in the way, moving, or they went to basic training. So it's like, well, I'm not going to knock you for that. And a lot of times I'll just bring it right back in. If you're like, hey, I'm back, I'm ready to play again if you'll have me. And it's like, oh yeah, that's really not that big of a deal to me. It's just, I don't know if you're playing anymore if you've been gone for 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, there were some people that I had come in the clan and they were like, hey, I'm gonna be honest, I hate this season, so I'm gonna come back next season. Can I like stay in the clan though? And I'm like, that's valid, honestly. If you don't like the season, then I don't expect you to play.
Right.
But you better come back next season or else you get kicked.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I hate to be that guy too, like sometimes, where it's because but if I'm like sitting at a certain number within a clan, and there's just, it doesn't seem like the needle is being moved in any way, or if my guys there's like always that select few that are always on all the time, right? And they want to do a raid, but there's not enough of them at the exact same time to be able to do one. So as a clan leader, you feel obligated. You got to go out and try to bring new people in and try to help fill up that void a little bit. Homeland says that's good for community for sure. I would rather have quality people show up and chat with people only showing up when they only want to use you for your skill set, if that makes sense. Yeah, they either use you to like they just want something done and then they dip, or or leeching off the clan by getting the powerful engram. We all kind of go through that type of people for sure.
I mean, if you're just there to like, there's nothing wrong with if you just want to play the game and you don't want to interact with people, but that's the type of people that need to go to those mega clans where you can just gather up people to do something and not have to interact with them like at all.
Pretty much, yeah. Or just go if someone's just trying to pad numbers. Yeah, for sure. Like, you do well in an area like that if you're just trying to mooch off, be a leech. I mean, I understand, like, I get the whole, like, lone wolf thing, but, I mean, I think at this point, I mean, you can, if you're just trying to get, like, better armor or trying to get your light level up faster, which really Bungie has been laying back on the whole increase in the light level as often, which I do kind of miss that grind, I'll admit, because we haven't had another increase since what, Lightfall? I'm thinking.
I think
that was our last increase so far.
So yeah, I think Season of Defiance. Did we have one during season? So I think Seraph may have been the last time we had one.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't even remember at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we're already in the third season of the year. It's just like, Jesus Christ. I feel like this year just flew on by. Those were the good days. Yeah. Like every season, it was a power increase. Oh my God. I don't even remember what the highest was back then. Like before Forsaken, what was the highest? Chat, go. What was the highest light level? Before Forsaken. This is a pop quiz. To be honest, they can give me like some random number and I wouldn't know if that's right or not.
Brandon, if you're still here and you played Forsaken, I hope you remember this.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, technically, I could Google it if I really wanted to know.
I'm gonna wait to see if there's an answer, but I am gonna look it up.
Okay, you look it up, and then if they're right, then I guess they get a thumbs up or a star. I'll give you a star. How about that? I'll put a star in chat.
I just looked it up.
Probably everybody's looking it up.
Yeah.
600 nerds. Whatever. You looked it up.
Yeah, that took way too long.
That took like a whole 2 minutes. Long enough for you to Google it.
Oh, you can Dutch Bros? They had Dutch Bros in Houston? I didn't even know that. Is it new? I say that like as if I'm gonna be able to go back. I don't live there. Warming.
It's Warmind. Damn autocorrect. Yeah, it was like 350. Oh man. Goose, I appreciate you answering my weird ass questions. Excuse me. He's like, I was playing Raid Shadow. Whatever. Oh my God.
You can put down your Stevie T sponsored game for 2 seconds to answer this important question.
Right. I shouldn't even said that name. Now people think I'm sponsored now.
Who else sponsors Raid? Jared Dines, Dickie Dines Show. They sponsor it too. That's the only 2 people I know that sponsor. Oh,
probably
Soup
anymore. Everybody was sponsoring them.
Yeah. Exploded around H-Town. There's a bunch now. Oh, cool. That's interesting. I don't even drink coffee. I don't know why I'm interested in the fact that there's Dutch Bros.
Hey, Frog, remember? Yeah, I remember you. Hey, did you ever join that clan? I hope you did. 1v1 me, bro? Oh, okay. All right, just, son, chill. All right, calm down.
Mr. Canada Frog, I have an important question. If your name is Canada Frog, why is your profile picture a cross between... Is it like a beaver and a fish? What is that? I can't figure out what animal that is.
I can't even tell what...
It looks like a beaver fish crossover.
I can't tell. The shit's
it's
too
the Halo
small.
Rat. Oh, it's the Halo Rat.
Okay.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it just looks like a brown blob to me.
Okay.
Like
here
on my, I got a small ass monitor. I'm doing everything on a single monitor here.
It looks like it has teeth, but it's flat. But it's because that's how the graphics were when Halo came out. But they just painted the teeth onto the skin.
The Halo Reach Rat.
Hell yeah.
Jeez. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. How are we doing? Are you doing okay on time? I don't want to like keep you longer than
I got
you
the
can bear.
shitty sleeping schedule. I'm a college
Hey,
student, so
I get it. I mean, I never did college, but I can imagine it, okay? Because
yeah.
I did, I know like last night, I fell asleep too early, like way too early, and I woke up this morning. Okay, we'll go, Canada Frog has some questions for you, so.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we'll wait on that, but I'm gonna tell my story. I fell asleep way too early last night, and I woke up, and it was like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up staying up the rest of the fucking night. Had a whole pot of coffee, and I had to go to work, and so I stayed at work, and I felt like shit all day. And I'm like, damn, I got a show tonight too. Oh no. I hope I can keep my energy up for that. And I went ahead and got something to eat. I didn't lay down. I was like, I don't want to fall asleep. And luckily I was able to keep moving. So, okay. So he has this question for you. We'll let you answer that while I drink.
I can't I be both? Because I am both.
Asking the important questions.
I was an emo kid from like 7th grade to 10th grade, like major emo. And crayons are delicious.
Which both?
I
guess you gotta be a little more specific.
There was 3 options? What do you mean? There's only 2 options.
Are you a crown eater, space magician, or emo?
This is
There's
why
no comma.
commas were invented.
Comma. Yes. Punctuation marks go really. Homeland said that he was going to have his boys come shoot me earlier. No, straight up, he says he said he was going to have his boys shoot me earlier.
Yeah.
But it was funny because he said shoot me or shoot you. That's what he said. And but he accidentally put a period there, and then after that a friend request. So it was supposed to be they're going to shoot me a friend request, but it's just shoot me. I was like, what?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm a crayon eating space emo. No, but I am a warlock main. I did try the other classes, just couldn't really get to wow, my brain. I just couldn't really get into them. They just weren't really my thing. Yes, another Watlock.
Watlock.
Wanna know how much of a warlock I am? My entire left bicep, I have a huge tattoo of the stag exotic helmet.
Nice.
It's enormous. It was my first tattoo as well, and it's like my whole arm.
That is
my parents
awesome.
were like, Jesus Christ. When they saw it, they were like, it's so big, and I'm like, I know.
Right? Right?
I'm committed to being a warlock.
I did the same thing. I got me my first tattoo a couple years ago, and I got it on my forearm, and it's actually a design I put together. So it's I'm a hunter main, if that hasn't been really obvious at this point. But I took Top Tree Tether, which is my favorite subclass. So I took that symbol, and then underneath it, I added the hunter symbol underneath it. But there's like a line that goes all the way through it, and onto the side it says "Eyes Up Guardian," and I freaking love it. Yeah. Now I want to get the quote underneath it on the other side. I want to add to it, so I want to do the whole devotion inspires bravery, bravery inspires sacrifice, sacrifice leads to death. I want to put that on the bottom end of it. Yeah. On my forearm. I love it. If you can't see it, here it is for the stream. Yep. and it's actually a design I put together. Did it on my phone. I didn't want anything too fancy for my first time because I was so nervous, you know.
If you want, I don't know if you can pull it up right now. I can send you the picture of my tattoo. I have it saved.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let's see. I knew I liked you. Yeah, boy. Hunter main for life. And I only have one character.
Let's see.
Can I show it on stream or should I
Of course.
not? Okay.
No, you could show it, of course. That was literally when the color was finished. Was the day it was done.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys could see that. Let's see. And then there's. I like that though. That is really nice. That's really nice.
It has the banner that says "For I am praying no longer," which is the end of the poem in the lore for it.
Oh yeah.
And then it's got gladiolus around them, and they're red, which the red gladiolus are warrior flowers.
Yes, I think we didn't we just outside of the lore. Didn't we? I think we just learned about that, wasn't it? I think it was during the Lightfall because they had it in some of the scenery or whatever.
This was a guess because I designed this before Lightfall came out.
Yeah, I think they had it somewhere else. I can't. But that was a hive thing. No, maybe I'm thinking of a different flower.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
I think
I might be thinking of a different flower as the hive, because I remember there was like a statue with like a flower. Someone was going to have to.
The only flowers I can think of in the game that are red are the ones in the black garden, which I'm pretty sure those are spider lilies. That's the only flowers I can think of from the game. But that's like it.
Yeah. As long as you don't main shatter dive. When Stasis first came out, you know, I liked it, but it's not really my thing, really. I got better uses of my abilities. I do all three, but hunters are my main. Hell yeah. If you do, I use Chaos Reach on you, and you he's gonna use Chaos Reach. Don't main Shatter Dive. That's nice, cool tat. I use Getaway Diver as my exotic. It gives me a free friend, so I'm not lonely in game. I guess so. I'm not lonely in game. I messed that up. Getaway Diver for life. Hell yeah. Okay, so I had to catch up on the chat here. Shit.
Oh, getaway artist. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's why
I was like, what is getaway?
I don't know. Like I thought it was like a warlock thing, you know. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Technically, it is.
Okay. I'm a hunter only single character, so anything outside of that, I ain't got a fucking clue.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, my brother said something earlier. Hold on. Let's see. He said, not to get off topic game-wise, but mega clans are my problem in World of Warcraft. Either small guilds taking the game too seriously to where it's not fun anymore, or mega guilds that don't really communicate. Yeah, it seems like a problem in any game that has clans, honestly.
Yeah. I wonder how bad it is, like, outside of Destiny, really.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's all the same.
Yeah. World of Warcraft has been a game for way longer, so I would bet that it's, like, ingrained into the game and that it's even worse.
I bet you got some hella gatekeepers in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we think we got bad gatekeepers? No, I bet that game's got worse. Welcome to the cult. Oh. Yeah, that would definitely be crazy. Jeez. Communities are hard to build for all over the place. Yeah, that is very true. I guess it really doesn't matter what game you play.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah, that was part of the issue I'd been having. Like, of course, before this clan was just like, even though I was mostly there to play the game, like it's usually when how do you describe it? Like when I'm playing, I've played 90% of this game solo because I just had trouble with clans. But when I find that when I have someone to talk to and play at the same time, you get like flow. Like when you do something that's your leisure, you get something called flow, which is when time passes and you don't even realize it's passing.
Oh yeah.
And
Kind of like right now.
yeah. But yeah, it's just building a clan. Like I didn't think it was gonna be easy, but like recruitment and some of my current clan mates have mentioned this, that for some reason recruitment is really slow right now. They're not entirely sure why.
Yeah. Homeland says, and I feel like D2 has been harder lately to recruit for. People either would rather join a mega clan or just build their own, and it's easiest to build your own. Yeah. Yes, Goose, that's why I have been building my clan for as long as I have, for sure. Let's see. Your brother said Dutch Bros acquired, and then back to HQ.
Nice. Oh, if you see Maddie, tell her I said hi. This is his girlfriend. I haven't seen her in a while. Let's see.
Frog says I got invited to a small clan, and when I saw everyone's class, they all used Titan. I was the only warlock. I would have. You know what? I would have left because you're just well all day. That's all you're gonna play as well. They don't want you playing nothing else but well. Taster freeze. Do you drink antifreeze?
That would explain a lot.
I didn't say it. All right.
Well, he's my brother. I can say that.
Well, yeah. You say all you like. Shit.
I grew up with him.
Oh jeez. Oh man. Okay, so let's see, what, about an hour and 20 minutes into the stream. Hell yeah. Okay, so I think about this time I'm gonna let you guys, if you got any more questions you would like to ask for Goose, go ahead and ask them now. And Goose, if you have any questions for me, you're more than welcome to ask them, you know. And but yeah, I think we'll do that, and then shortly after that I'll let you have like your kind of final thoughts and anything that you would like to be sure to add. Now if you are watching this in the past broadcast, her clan link is in the description, and you'll be able to get a hold of her through that. And I think that was it. I didn't even bother asking, but did you have any plugs? Like, I know you're in college, so it's like you ain't got shit really. You ain't got time for any kind of streaming or anything, I wouldn't think.
No, but I will shout out the streamer that I moderate for when he does stream on Twitch, which is Nightwolf TTV, which is NIGHTWULF Y'all should go follow him. He's pretty chill.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna let you deal with chat real quick. I'm gonna have me a little sippy sip, and we'll get back to it.
All right. I feel like the slowness in recruitment has been mostly due to the state of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. And that's what kind of sucks is because of like recent glitches, there's people that have been like freaking out about it in the game, but like what games do? It doesn't piss me off too much because, you know, games run into issues. Unless it's like, you know, months of issues, and I get it, but like the whole gun thing and all that, and people freaking out, and I was like, you can stand not playing Destiny for a few days, for it to get fixed. Let's see. No one wants to join a clan of people with little to no experience in endgame content. It's very difficult to join and help clans who need more help than they can give. Yeah, I think every member in my clan currently, they have done raids, and a couple of them raid consistently. I personally don't, but like every member of the clan does, and I teach certain dungeons sometimes as well. See, anyone play Titanfall 2? I don't. I've never played Titanfall. Let's see. I think Brandon, do you still play Titanfall? I know. I think you used to play one of them. That may have been Zach though, which is their brother. I don't remember. Let's see. It's an issue with many small clans because they have very few heavy hitters. You need a balance of experience and new members. Yeah. I have a couple members that are D1 veterans, and then a couple members that haven't even been playing for a month. And I like to have that, because it's both ends of the spectrum. Let's see. We're streaming D2 soon, too, tonight, right? Oh, yeah. We doing it tonight or tomorrow? So my brother streams occasionally, as well.
Oh, nice.
What's your channel? I use YouTube just for personal stuff. I don't post anything on YouTube. Oh, you're talking to my brother. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't remember the name of his channel off the top of my head. You're gonna have to answer that question, Brandon. Glitch guns was the greatest time in D2. No, the fuck it was not. I hated that. I just wanted to be able to do stuff, and I couldn't get my challenges done. Cause fucking 6-barrel McGee over here is taking out everything in one shot.
Yeah.
I could not get a damn thing done.
That was so good. That shit was so good. I loved it.
I will say finding those diamonds in the rough is far and few between. This is the first live stream of Armas that I watched, and my biggest thing I wanted to do was meet other clans. Yeah. See, Titanfall's lit. Titanfall's amazing. Okay. See, meeting smaller clans and trying to help them build their skills up is another part of being an effective clan leader too, I think. Yeah, and that's actually another issue I actually think I have with some like clans, is that it feels very divided. Like it almost, sometimes it felt kind of weird playing with people that were in other clans because it felt almost like taboo, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's almost like
I wish there was a little more collaboration.
It's
with clans.
It's tribalistic. I mean, especially when like right now, I'm gonna be honest, I am surprised that this has actually worked out as well as it has, because I was thinking, well, we're bringing on a bunch of clans, or at least clan leaders, onto it on the same show. So I didn't know how that was going to go, if it was going to be like this whole territorial thing, you know. But luckily this has worked out pretty well. Now that could be because everybody I've had a show with are great people, which I'm going to go with that option, versus everybody that said no probably don't want them on my show. So that's fine. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's when it comes to this whole clan thing, you know, I think it would help, especially for like small clans, for like the bigger clans, to teach, you know, other clan leaders that are coming up, trying to build up their people, to teach them things and work as a community, because that's what's more important. But you know, you got those outliers out there. Let's see. I was actually a god, as it tells in the Destiny lore. Crota was no match for me, I might admit. His 16-barrel admit. Okay. Let's see. Love the new background. Yeah, I need to add. I need to get on that. I might do that this weekend because I got a bunch more clips. These are old clips, dude. This was before Beyond Light that I captured all these there in the background, and 30 FPS as well. That was on my PS4, and I had to transfer them over to my PC. And I think I'm gonna try to go back and get a lot of new areas, especially I want to find some really good spots in I don't think I have Europa yet. I think there was, I got Tower on this one. I think a lot of the areas I want to try to get are, I don't have the helm. I want to try to get the helm. I think I did get a couple clips, but that was on my PS4. I don't know. But I might actually work on that this weekend. And Star Horse. I gotta get Star Horse in here.
Yeah.
I love that horse.
Yeah.
So pretty. Let's see.
I find it interesting. She apparently, well, I don't know if it's a she or he, has the ability to eat, even though they're made out of stars. Because we give her the sugar cube when we see her.
I don't know.
Maybe she just collects them.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I think if you find the right people, they want to help out other clans. Yeah. Some people do, but some people are just too busy and don't want to deal with the hassle, of course. Actually, that's kind of how Sun and I got together. Actually, we instead of him like joining my clan, we partnered up and we tried to, he was a part of a much bigger clan, and that was when I was at the very beginning of me starting my last clan that I was in. I only had a few people, and he hit me up and we collaborated a little bit. I just remembered how it actually went down too. Let's see. It's an attitude thing, yeah, just putting it out there. Me and the boys are ruthless with our input and details when it comes to clans and in-game content, of course. Let's see, that's a stream, just starting out, trying to get a feel for streaming games. Yeah, it's rough at first, that's for sure. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Not trying to plug, but I actually tried to build a clan alliance Discord at one point where I could try to fill people in there to teach inexperienced clan raids, PvP, and the like. It's true. Nope, I no longer need help new people anymore. Burnt myself out doing that. Yeah, I can only imagine, because that, you were hitting that shit hard.
I don't know why when Spire the Watcher and that dungeon came out, I got it's the only dungeon that I've gotten super into, and I started learning every little tiny thing about it and being like, oh, okay, this gun in my vault, can't use that one, I'll use this one instead. And I guess I was playing it so often that there was people, at least 5 different people on my friends list that asked me to teach them it, and it was pretty wild being asked to teach people stuff. Because I'd never been asked before, and I was like, oh, this is different. I'm no longer the Padawan, I'm the master now.
Yeah. Oh man, yes. I remember that transition. Sun says one of the biggest issues is a lot of people don't use mics. Makes it a lot more impossible to teach or run, that's for sure. Must have mic, yes. I'm going to make a clan for new players to get the game going, and yet the moons might be better than me and they might be teaching me. Got almost 3K Sherpas across all my accounts. Jeez. Stop. Why?
Oh, the dude.
Son, go touch some grass. It's
Your
like,
name
man,
is Son. You haven't seen it.
yeah, right? Have you seen yourself? No, wait. I think, no, it's the one under the sun. That's why. I meet that up. It's autocorrect again. Still doing it. Raid clears 4K, man. No, stop, man. Okay, that is enough. All right, like seriously, slow down.
Like, the other day when I actually calculated how many hours I have in Destiny, and like it's not that high, but like for the amount of time I've been playing, it's like crazy.
Oh jeez. Oh my god. Okay, so all right, I think this is a good spot because we're coming up pretty close to the 140. And we don't have to rush, but I think what we're going to do is I'm going to let you have your final thoughts. So like I was saying earlier, anything that you would like to add that you want to make sure that that's in the stream for those who will watch this in the future. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give the mic to you and let you do your thing.
Yeah, it's just it's a pretty casual clan. I mean, we do like end game content, of course, but like we're not expecting you to be a god at the game. Literally any skill level is welcome here. Any background, you know, race, gender, sexuality, religion, politics, doesn't matter. That's not what we're here for. We're just here to enjoy the game. And if you have trouble with that, you know, with finding just people that are chill about the game and don't freak out about everything, then you're more than welcome to contact me or join the clan, and we'd love to have you. Sorry. Mr. Canada Frog just said, have you found the exotic weapon called grass? You should find it. I think he is. It's that touch grass emote. That's what it's for. It's for him.
I like that one. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing like a meme thief. I swear to God. That was good. I like that. Hey, I take pride in sitting in orbit a lot of flaming
Next season, the seasonal artifact is gonna be like a blade of grass. It's like, I think the game's trying to tell me something.
And I bet he would grind for it too. It's like the rarest exotic to ever get, and he'll not stop till he gets it. I guarantee it. Oh man. Okay, so anyways, Goose, I had a lot of fun.
Me too.
And I really do appreciate you wasting your time with me. And definitely want to do this again. Like I said, I think later on down the road, I'm gonna try to set a day and try to bring all of y'all to come back, try to get all of y'all back. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I think we could plan it out.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And hopefully you can get at least one new member. That would be awesome.
Yeah, so, well, we got the one during the stream. We'll probably get a couple more after.
Did that work out? Did that finally work out?
Yeah, I sent them the Discord link, and they did join the clan from the actual clan. I don't think that they've joined the Discord yet, but they just may not have seen it yet.
All right, just harass them.
But they are actually in the clan. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, just harass them, you know, just be like, get your ass over here. These are the rules. You gotta be here. So, all right, Goose. Well, I think we're going ahead and call it a night, and I'm gonna let you go and then wrap up with the stream. And yeah, I guess until we meet again.
Yeah.
So, and if you ever need to reach out, I may keep your eye out in my Discord, because I might throw something out there and be like, hey, there's like a specific topic that I want to talk about, and if anybody wants to hop in with their opinions, you know, you'll be more than welcome to come.
Yeah. Sounds cool.
Awesome. All right, well, you go ahead and take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Woo! All right, that is done. All right. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. That was Goose, and if you are lucky enough you can get into her clan, it's awesome. And if you happen to see this afterwards, let her know Arma sent you. So, but I will be having my next scheduled stream is Monday night. Homeland, that is you. You're going to be up next. So, and but yeah, like, again, I had a great time. Monday night, another stream, taking the weekend off. And if hopefully you enjoyed the stream, give the stream a like. If you want to stick around, hit that subscribe button so you could be up to date. And now, if you're seeing this and you're a current clan leader and you want to be in this kind of environment, you want to have your own stream, you know, reach out to me anytime, and we'll get you scheduled. So, but I'm going to get the hell out of here, and until we meet again, Guardians, stay classy.